April is National Autism Awareness Month, and our friend Areva Martin has dedicated her life to this cause and to families dealing with special challenges and limited resources.
My daughter is 16 years old and she has autism.
My son is 10 years old and he was diagnosed with autism.
She was diagnosed at 18 months old. I was feeling like, why me? Why my child?
Just thinking back on it, I was really devastated. It was like having a heart broken. I found the Special Needs Network and it changed everything. I do feel a bond with several of the women. I can always pick up the phone and say, this is what happened to me. Have you ever experienced this? So it helps me find a solution to whatever I'm dealing with.
There was a school that had a program that was ideal for Irene's autism, and I got that child in the proper placement for her. And I couldn't be more grateful to Special Needs Network and Areva Martin.
I met Areva at the Parent Advocacy Mentoring Program, and we spoke a little bit about how she also had a child that was on the spectrum.
She literally helps the parents to be parent mentors so that we can help other families that are beginning the journey. Irene has come from a mighty long way. She enjoys high school. I couldn't be more proud of her.
My son has autism, but it's not what makes him who he is. He's a happy little boy.
Some of those families whose stories you just heard right here. There's Cheryl joins us with her daughter Irene, Benita with her son Sir, and of course, Areva Martin, who I applaud you for founding the Special Needs Network to fill this void. I have to say kudos to you.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
You know, obviously, you had a certain mission with this organization. Tell us about that.
Well, it's personal for me. I'm a mother myself, just like the moms you saw in the piece. My son Marty was diagnosed when he was 2, and as you saw from those mothers, it is a devastating diagnosis. You don't know what to do. There are more questions than answers. There's no known cause for autism. As you all know as doctors, there's no cure. There's not a pill that you can take. And for many of us, you just feel despair. You feel hopeless. And one thing I did have is, you all know I'm a lawyer and I'm used to navigating systems. So I had this expertise, and after I picked myself up from being devastated, and I just have to tell you, I couldn't say the word autism. I would just weep. I came up with all these fancy terms for what was going on with my son, and I met some parents in a kind of a low-income part of LA, and they were looking to me. And I'm like, I don't know, I'm just like you guys, I'm just a devastated mom. But they're like, no, we need help. And I just kind of picked myself up and I saw this void and I started the Special Needs Network because there were organizations out there focused on finding a cure and focused on a lot of things, but I didn't see an organization with boots on the ground really helping parents with the day-to-day challenges of getting the best services, getting the best medical care, getting the best educational assistance that they could get, and that's what the impetus was.
Well, I love the concept of a network because not only does that allow the parents to join together, but although there's no cure, a lot of the therapies that you engage these kids in can be incredibly helpful.
Oh, absolutely. What we now know, based on science, is that early diagnosis and intervention are key. So through Special Needs Network, we've actually been able to start a clinic, a community health clinic, a Center for Autism and Developmental Disabilities with a local clinic, St. John's here in Los Angeles, and we provide that early diagnosis and that intervention. Everything from one-on-one applied behavior analysis therapy to social skills training to play therapy, speech therapy, all the Cadillac services that we know help kids get better.